Hey everybody, James Yeager with Tactical Response. Thanks for watching. Please forgive the numbness I'm having in my tongue. The doctors are looking into it. Causes a slight speech impediment. The perfect active shooter bag. So, Specter Gear. I've known these guys a long time. I started kind of thinking of old stuff back in the day. I want to show you some of you whippersnappers some things. This is an aluminum GI mag with a Magpul Ranger plate in the top. Now, the reason that any of the kind of modifications were made to the bottom of these magazines is they had 4 tabs on the bottom and a plate you could take off to take the mag apart. If you drop that on concrete or in gravel a couple of times, it would break a tab or 2 off. And so anything to pad the bottom was being used. Guys were making their own Ranger pulls with paracord and stuff like that back in the day. That helped a little bit. Mostly that was to get them out of the pouch, but this was the first real thing that provided a cushion and allowed the magazine to be pulled out of the pouch easily. And so it's pretty cool. Now, you might notice there's a little tab of Velcro. Well, the first cool guy way of having a magazine in a pouch, like before bungees, before any of that stuff, if you could imagine along the back, there would be a strip of soft Velcro. So that tab of Velcro right there would go against those. One of my friends in 5th Special Forces Group at the time, Travis, taught me that. He taught me a whole bunch of stuff, and it was really cool. While I'm talking about if you have these magazines in the corners, people are going to ask about my knife. It's on my Amazon page underneath the video. And these corners right here, this is where these things crack. That's where they crack, right there. One last thing, if you can see brass in that hole, has at least 7 rounds in the magazine. Okay, enough about AR mags. This is not a video about AR mags. So this is a Specter Gear. Again, start thinking about old stuff. Active shooter bag. It's pretty narrow, which I like. It's got a pouch on each end, a molly on each end for a pouch. I have smoke pouches on here from those guys. Smoke is great for an active shooter because if they're in a room and you fill it with smoke, they will die. They will die of smoke inhalation. But this thing's got molly on the outside. On both sides it has molly, so you can. I've got 3 mags on here. You could do whatever you wanted to. Then it's got zipper pouches on both sides. I'll show you this side since it's easier. It's got a zipper pouch on both sides for something flat. Spitting stuff out. And the inside of this one, I have one of our ventilator operator kits, and it's got one zipper pouch mirroring the one I just showed you, and then a mesh pouch just for separation. That's why I had this. I've got nothing else in there. Now, aside from 55 more tourniquets, what would you put in an active shooter bag? What would you put in here? What would make the ideal active shooter bag in your opinion? So, but this is a quality piece of gear made in America by some great Americans that I've been friends with for a long time. Specter Gear, check those guys out. They're out in California fighting the good fight. So if you want to support the company out there, and you Californians, if you get your ARs back, you're going to need some gear. You might want to order it now. James Yeager for Tactical Response, reminding you that your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.